Hi there, and welcome back to the History of Fleetwood Mac. I'm Anita. Today we're going to continue Volume 17, Episode 18 of my Stevie Nicks and Fleetwood Mac scrapbooks. And I'm into the year 2005, and I've been going over my multiple journeys in the year of 2005. There were many, many concerts to be had, for me personally anyway, in 2005. It started out with a 4-day stint in Vegas that I brought up a couple of videos ago. And then it continued on with some multiple stops that ended up being her Gold Dust tour, and then ended up in I think 2006. So didn't end up, but technically was the end of the Gold Dust tour, I think, which was the one more show in Vegas. But we'll get to that obviously in 2006. So the show that we're going to now is Gibson Amphitheater, and that says in LA, but it's near Universal Studios. In the last video, I could not remember the name of that place, and it's Universal. So there's like Disneyland, and then there's Universal Studios. And this one, better than the Anaheim show, I can remember a lot of. I can remember the show being just really energetic. I can remember waiting there all day. It was a really nice day in Southern California, and I was playing the, wait at the box office for a good seat, and I ended up getting, virtually front row again. And I don't think it is, but I think it was so close, and I just was able to make it up front. And again, I just don't recall that my friend was there. Looking back on it, it seems like she would be, but I don't have recollection. Somebody was taking pictures of me with people, so maybe she was. And like I said, it just seems like she would, but I don't know. There's just something about it. Maybe it's just because I was there so long on my own, waiting to get a ticket. Maybe she had hers already. So maybe I just feel like I was there, all by myself for a while. I was looking at the pictures of it again, because I was trying to find what city it is. And it is in LA, but it's just, much like any city or state that you live in, state, I should say, there'll be a big city, but then there's like little suburbs of it. Like people always think I'm in Portland, but I'm on a further outside area of Portland, if you will. So there's all these little, tie off places in Portland anyway. And I was looking at it. It was a really big venue. I do kind of remember it. You know what? We went out and had lunch first. My friend was with me. Because I got a ticket, and I guess she had to come later. That's it. That's so funny. That just now came to me, because again, I was looking at pictures of the venue. And around there's like a lot of shopping and stuff like that. And it just dawned on me. It was kind of like a mall or something like that, it seems. And it seems like we drove out after I got a ticket, and, because parking, it wasn't like that. I think probably I was going so early, I probably was able to get in and out something or walk. I don't know, but it does seem, and it actually now seems that we met other people. So maybe it was my friend, or maybe it's just other people I met for lunch. Like I said, it is big. The old memory bank is just not what she was. But like I said, I do remember this show was really good. And what was really funny about this is I have a pass from that day, and I'm going to guess that I got it on eBay. But at the same time, remember, I've told you I've gotten a couple passes before, so maybe this one was received. And again, if that were the case, I just don't remember it. So this is the ticket and the pass, and it is dated. You look, it's really hard to read on these things, but it is July 26th on this one here. And as you can see, some of my pictures were a little bit better. Still not great. I swear to God, I think she's like this or something like that. It was so cute. But in the photo, it kind of looks funny, but I love it just because she just looks happy as hell. Let's take this out again. Sorry about that. Gotta remember that, huh? In the past, I was so worried about doing it, like when I would just show people or take a picture of it online, because people would like take the pictures. But here on a video, it's kind of different. So anyway, this one is a little bit, that one is pretty good too. Still a little blurry, a little pixeled. This one is cut off, unfortunately, but what a great shot. Obviously, she was doing that edge walk, and yeah, I just wish she hadn't been cut off there. But I mean, there she is, just right in front of me. This one is a little blurry, but this one, again, when I talked about a prior picture really bringing me back to kind of belladonna years, this kind of brought me back to like Buckingham Nicks with Waddy there. It just looks like early Stevie. It's just the pose. It's holding the skirt or the shawl in this case. I don't know. It's so funny because I really haven't been very appreciative of my photos. Hell, I lost them for years. I had no idea they were on that disc, if you've been with me through this journey. And it's so funny because I'm still a little disappointed in them, but it's funny that I'm finding certain things just having a ring or a feeling that I hadn't really thought of before when I initially took them. And again, that one just has, the way he's looking at her. the way her hair is kind of covering her face and she's just going at it. It just looks like an old picture. Of course, now it's 21 freaking years old, but you know what I mean? An old picture from way before 2005, in my opinion. And then pretty decent shot here in the middle of the song. So then what was really funny, and again, have no recollection. I remember it by looking at the pictures, but I don't know where we were at. So, you know what? Maybe we got this pass here. Because this makes sense as to who, because I know that Jimmy had come in. Maybe it was here we got the pass as well. Anyway, after the show, great one of Sharon. I thought that was pretty cool for me anyway. Sharon and Jana. And then me and Tuku. Stevie at the end with Vanessa and everybody there. Me and the guys, Brett Tuggle and Jimmy Paxson. And that was just cool. It was like lit up on the wall. Like they had something over a light. It was really cool. You know, just kind of project that. Yeah, Jana. So again, much like the other trips, very unfortunately, there was no, couldn't find anything for the next day. You know, like even that little blurb prior or after. I'm sure there were, just I couldn't find anything. Just a little bit closer up of that final bow. There's a couple of them I had. I think that I just didn't like them maybe. Let's see here. Keep putting them over here. Let's see if there's any outtakes. Me and my terrible, oh yeah, this one, see, like these were really cool too. But see how they're kind of blurry and when she'd gone past, you know. So I just didn't want to scrapbook them. This one was kind of cute, but it was Stevie was down while everybody else was looking up. So mostly everybody else. But I thought that one was a pretty good one too. I wasn't sure which one to put for the final shot. The rest kind of have that murky kind of tone to them, which bums me out. This pose, I love this one. And what do you think she's singing? Edge of 17, maybe? I know what there's something. She's going to take flight, or Rhiannon, maybe. Who knows? Yeah, so that was it. Just a couple more, but I think I picked the best ones for the scrapbook page. I may or may not make some of these other ones at a later date. Probably not. Like I said, I just want to pick the finer ones, and I have them on disc and stuff like that if I ever change my mind. But yeah, so that one was it. Universal. That was one thing I wanted to remember from last time. Kind of short because I'm just going trip by, stop by stop. So next up we're going to be doing Chronicle, which is in the Bay Area. I don't know if that's Concord Pavilion. And then we have Reno. That's going to be a story. So come back and join me. I think if you're seeing this, I think this is going to be Friday's video. And I am definitely going to try the technique of doing Monday through Friday and having the weekends off. So you will not see another video until Sunday night or Monday morning at 12:01 a.m. So I think I'm going to try and do that, even though we have no plans, but it doesn't always work like that. But I'm just thinking that, that way I don't fall behind. I have the weekend to catch back up on any scrapbooking. Because again, like I said, a lot of the stuff just really isn't together. I feel kind of bad. I have a pretty good pile right now because I've been really working my butt off, but still. So you'll see this one and come back, please, on Monday and join me again. And like I said, we'll be going to the Concord Pavilion July 30th, 2025. I should stop now. July 30th, 2005. Thank you so much for joining me. We'll see you next time. Bye.